Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The ceremony will be starting shortly. Ushers, please get the aisles clear. Thank you.
Commencement exercises for 2018 are hereby called to order. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise for the processional? Please remain standing and join us in welcoming the class of 2018. remain standing for the national anthem sung by Ms. Deborah Smith of BRP Entertainment.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please take your seats.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Eric Darr, and I have the great privilege of being president here at Harrisburg University. It is my, thank you. It's my honor to welcome you this evening as we gather to celebrate the achievements of our graduates. So who's up for a commencement? A special welcome goes to our faculty and Board of Trustee members who joined us here this evening. Will you please stand to be recognized? That would be you guys. Stay. Much of the success of our graduates that they've had here is due to our faculty. Harrisburg University faculty have passion and dedication to student success, both in and out of the classroom. The same can be said about our Board of Trustees. They're seated back there, who have demonstrated an unwavering dedication toward this institution and its students. One more time, please join me in thanking the faculty and trustees. This is the happiest day of the year, the day we can proudly say that our students become graduates and our alumni. We're celebrating success here this evening. But what is success? It used to mean blending in. It meant playing by the rules, even when those rules weren't the right thing to do. It meant climbing to the top without regard to the people you left behind. Today, that old, outdated definition of success is crumbling before our eyes, and I, for one, am thankful. Maybe some ambitious people still cling to the old, outdated ways of thinking and believe that success is their birthright. But those aren't the people we attract to Harrisburg University. Our graduates here today are forging a new path. At HU, we understand where you've come from and where you're going, because, you see, that's our story as well. American higher education dates back to the 1636, and a lot of ivy has grown around institutions since that point in time. HU goes back to 2001, so we're the upstart. We aren't tangled up in legacies, and we don't look backwards and finally remember when. We look forward and celebrate the successes here tonight and those to come. We were created to open the doors of technology and science learning to anyone with passion and a dream. More importantly, we still dance to our own beat, and those that come to the reception will see some bad dancing later on. At 16 years old, we're ready to challenge the old ways of thinking. When HU makes a move to grow and to embrace new challenges, it's because we've brainstormed and problem solved and found solutions in unexpected places. It's not because we found it in some standard handbook on how to run universities. We looked within ourselves and built on strength after strength after strength. The bottom line is always this: creating a welcoming haven for exploring and learning. Today's workplaces are evolving into spaces where each individual is respected for his or her contributions. But here at HU, we didn't have to evolve into that way of thinking. We were founded on that principle. We always have and always will prepare our graduates to seize the opportunities offered by this new dynamic. The class of 2018 is living proof of this philosophy. You are women and men who come from 103 countries. Yes, 103 countries. A brilliant mosaic of diverse backgrounds. Workplaces are hungry for your contributions. Step through their doors and you bring fresh energy and fresh thinking to eager institutions. But sometimes struggling to break free from the quicksand of old notions. To compete in this world, businesses must be nimble and versatile. And here you are, just the person businesses are looking for. First, your family and friends molded you into fine human beings. Then, Harrisburg University honed you into entrepreneurial problem solvers. Every graduation season offers a chance to review HU's accomplishments. Much like we celebrate your accomplishments tonight, I'll mention a few from a university perspective. And I'll tell you that the class of 2018 is going out with a bang. It has been a great year, driven by energy and enthusiasm of our students, their families, our faculty, our staff, and our many industry partners. So here are a few highlights from an institutional perspective. Our faculty and students are doing meaningful and impactful research that is changing lives, not just here locally, but globally. For example, our students are developing technology that will make skin graft machines smaller, cheaper, and more accessible. What that means for the world, especially for developing countries, is expedited and cost-effective procedures and transplants for people who need them the most. Our project management master's degree program was recognized as one of the top 50 programs in the world. Esteemed, they called us. I'm not sure I like esteemed. That sounds like, what your grandparents might be. But we'll take it. Esteemed. Interactions between faculty and students. And the moms and dads out there will love this. They mentioned not just esteemed, but affordable. Now, if you can do esteemed and affordable, now you have something, right? We launched our first doctoral program. 20 students are in this advanced data science program, studying in areas like natural language processing and data mining. More academic programs were added this past year, like RN to BSN program, our first foray into nursing and health sciences. Better career prospects for new nurses and better health outcomes for their patients. We opened a new location in Philadelphia and have unveiled plans here in Harrisburg for a new high-rise building that will house our new health science programs, advanced manufacturing programs, and expanded programs in interactive media. That'll be room for even more students to explore and learn in a state-of-the-art space dedicated to, as I said, nursing, pharmaceutical sciences, which I failed to mention, and other programs in health sciences. And if you've been paying attention to the news, you may have heard a bit about the launch of our esports programs. That is competitive gaming, and we're doing it here in Harrisburg different than anywhere else on the planet, and much more to come in terms of our esports in the coming year. So a few of the new and great things that the institution has been up to over the course of 2018. Clearly, HU has grown and is still growing. The students that are here, particularly those that have been with us for the last 4 years, can attest to that. We have worked our way up. And this is just like our commencement speaker. Susan Lawrence started as an enlisted soldier and rose to the rank of Lieutenant General in the United States Army. Under her leadership at the highest levels of operations, the Army built a top-caliber cyber infrastructure to support our warfighters and the civilians behind them. Even in retirement, she doesn't know really the meaning of that word, she shapes technology that keeps pace with security threats through her role as managing director in the national security practice of Accenture Federal Services. We are honored to welcome General Lawrence to our stage. She is a role model whose appearance here will inspire today's graduates to work past obstacles and find the satisfaction that comes with success achieved through teamwork and service. General Lawrence.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dar. It is an honor to share this special day where we celebrate the academic achievements of each and every one of you. The hardest part of writing a commencement speech is focusing on my many, many years of life's experiences into 3 distinct messages to you today. And of course, I will do this in less than 10 minutes. First is work hard, and at the end of the journey, you will be rewarded. The second message is to be brave and face your fears. I appreciate Ed Helms' quote, "Don't be afraid of fear, because it sharpens you, it challenges you, it makes you stronger. And when you run away from fear, you run away from the opportunity to be the very best possible self." Along with fear is to be aware of derailers, decisions you may make that will take you off the tracks. And lastly, the third message is to be kind to yourself. You do not have to be perfect. Let's begin with hard work. As Lieutenant General and the Army Chief Information Officer, or CIO, I was in my office in the Pentagon being interviewed by a reporter. And she asked the normal questions about networks, cyber, future technologies. And at the end, she looked around my office and she said, "Did you ever imagine one day you would be the CIO of the United States Army?" And after a short pause, I said, "It's unimaginable." My professional career began with a derailer from the plans I dreamt for myself. My boyfriend was killed in a car accident my homecoming weekend of my senior year. I was going to be a wife and a mother. I took home ec, stenography, typing, and I was a C student at best. And my family certainly didn't have the means to send me to college or even a trade school. I was only 17 when I graduated from high school, and I was a waitress at the local Kris Kringle cafe. So my future was pretty bleak at that point. Boldly, I enlisted in the Army 1 week after my 18th birthday as a stenographer. So no, I could not imagine I would be a 3-star general and the first female CIO in the Department of Defense. How did that happen? Thank you. Thank you. I found myself as the keynote speaker 4 months later for the Women of Color STEM conference. I met with the awardees that evening, and I went back to my room and rehearsed my remarks. The next morning, I got up on the stage and began my speech. And I got to the point where I was sharing statistics like only 24% of women are in STEM jobs. There are an average of 150,000 jobs in computer science available, but we only graduated 37,000 students in that degree last year. Worldwide, China graduates 46.7% in STEM, South Korea 37.8%, Germany 28.1%, and the United States 10.8%. As I researched, there was some variance in the numbers, but I think you can see the trend. I want to thank Harrisburg University of Science and Technology for your leadership in tackling this national issue. We must turn this tide if we're going to remain a global leader. Thank you, sir, and to everybody here. It was at this point I stopped my prepared remarks, and I looked out at the crowd, and I told them the unimaginable story. How do you achieve an unimaginable goal? As I thought about that, there were 3 things that put me on the path. I remember one of my first bosses. I went to him because I felt like I was given some of the not-so-glamorous jobs, while those around me were given much better opportunities. And I'll never forget his words. Private Lawrence, if your job is to empty garbage cans, you be the very best at that job, and you will get recognized. It didn't sit well with me initially, but every job I was given, I started with emptying the garbage can, and then I grew the job and myself into a valued member of the team, and I was rewarded for my hard work. Second, I worked for leaders who saw more in me than I saw in myself. They kept pushing me to do more, to get out of my comfort zone, to not settle with where I was. And lastly, I knew I had to personally set achievable goals and go after them. When I was a sergeant, did I imagine I would be the CIO of the United States Army? No, but I did know I wanted to go to school and become a commissioned officer. When I was a captain, did I ever imagine I would be the CIO of the United States Army? No, but I knew I wanted to be a battalion commander. That day, I challenged everyone at the STEM conference to do 2 things before they left. First, write down your unimaginable goal. Second, write down your first step to achieve that goal. You can't just think these 2 things. You have to write them down. You have to keep them on your desk. You have to keep them taped to your mirror so you don't lose sight of them. And when you see your goal in sight, write your next unimaginable goal. Now, before each of you run off after this ceremony to the beach or your European vacation, please write down your unimaginable goal and your first step. And no, although it may seem so today, your unimaginable goal is not to find a job. Dream big, Remember, if a young 18-year-old from Mighty Grove, Iowa, no stoplights, no McDonald's, no 7-Elevens, Main Street's 2.5 blocks long, can become the CIO of the United States Army, you can turn your aspirations into reality. The second message is overcoming fears and challenges, because the path to your goal will not be simple and easy. I faced a number of derailers along the way. First, as a sergeant, I was engaged to be married. My fiance was not doing as well as I was in uniform, so he decided we were going to get out and move to his hometown in Michigan. I loved him, but I also loved the Army. And as the time was getting closer to our wedding, I was so torn as to what to do. Thank goodness, I caught him cheating on me. Good things do come back. Thank you. Clearly, that decision would have derailed my future. I mentor a number of young women today, and I tell them they have tough choices to make when it comes to their personal and professional lives. Keep your unimaginable goal in front of you and find a way to balance both. The next derailer I faced was the integration of women into the United States Army, 6 years after I had enlisted in the Women's Army Corps. There was a strong force who campaigned against women being integrated into the Army. In many cases, the animosity was directed at me personally. I was at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, where 18th Airborne Corps was, and I was one of very few women serving there. I wasn't sure I was going to make it through that time. But I look back at history. I studied the time that African Americans were integrated into the regular Army. The hate, the detest they faced was much of the same of what I was hearing. Now look at the Army today. Lesbians, gays, bisexual, transgender men and women are proudly serving. We have our first 2 women Army Rangers. I am proud of the institution of the United States Armed Forces. Face your fears, and they can be daunting, but you'll continue to grow. You'll continue to be a better person. The worst thing you can do is become complacent. I have an unreasonable fear of heights. My boss at the time, Major General Mickey Marks, told me as long as I was stationed at Fort Bragg and working for him, I would be airborne qualified. Oh no, sir, I haven't lost anything up there. No, I don't think I can do that. I am petrified of heights. 6 weeks later, General Marks was pinning my airborne wings on me after my 5th qualifying jump. I ultimately made 37 jumps, and next I took up rappelling and taught it in college. I have an irrational fear of water. I can't even put my face under the shower without feeling like I'm going to drown. I now have my scuba diving license and have dove 22 times. It takes an army to get me under, but once under, I am not coming back up until I'm out of air. It's a whole new, beautiful world down there. And this brings me lastly, to be kind to yourself. None of us are going to get it totally right as we take the next steps in this thing called life. I have many examples in my life where I let me down. It is a fine line between beating yourself up so much to having an apathetic attitude of stuff happens. Recognize your shortfalls and work on them. I keep on my desk a saying by Christian Larson called, "Promise yourself." Promise yourself to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind, to talk healthy happiness and prosperity to everyone you meet, to make all your friends feel like there is something to them, to look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true, to think only the best, to work for only the best, and expect only the best, to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are yours, to be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. Remember to work hard and you will be rewarded. Face your fears and challenges head on along the road and take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. I stand alongside your family, your academic teachers and leaders in congratulating you as you achieve the first milestone en route to your unimaginable goal. Thank you, class of 2018.
Susan, thank you for those inspiring remarks. Appreciate that. Now gives me great pleasure to introduce Harrisburg University's Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Randy Grespin.
Dr. Dar, members of the community, family, and friends, it will be my distinct honor today to confer the degrees, but before I do that, I think I need to go back to my remarks. So it will be my distinct honor today on behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Trustees to confer the degrees of the class of 2018. But before I do, I would like to share a few personal thoughts about the students gathered here tonight in Harrisburg University. And just on a private note, I need to let everyone know that this is the trustees' favorite day of the year. This is why they put in the time and work with your wonderful faculty. This is the day of the year, not only for you, but for the trustees as well. We are honored to be here. Last year at commencement, I reminisced about the past. The fact that I was able to read the names of the first graduating class in 2008. And by the way, that would be 8 graduates. The excitement of seeing the university grow and add world-class professors, academic programs, and become one of the leading universities for attracting large numbers of international graduate students to add to our existing diverse academic community of which we are so proud. This year, I want to focus on the ever-accelerating pace of change and achievement that has occurred in just the last year, and to highlight the exciting plans for growth in the next few years. It should be no secret that HU has a commitment to not only its academic offerings, which are leading the way in so many disciplines, both nationally and internationally, but we are striving to improve in many ways the overall experience of our students in attending our city campus school. Academics are extremely important and the basis for future careers, but your time and experience here also is an important element of your education and building the community. And I hope all of you will follow the exploits and achievements of our esports teams and come back to the university to witness our successes in the select medical esports arena, where you will be able to witness our students, athletes, competing against the likes of University of California and other quality institutions around the country in a forum which is second to none. We have also expanded our campus by offering free admission to the Susquehanna Art Museum in Midtown to any student presenting an ID, and are working through the final stages of designing our new student union and selecting a final location, which we hope to be able to announce in the not too distant future, an important element, I think, for all of the students that you will be leaving behind. It should come as no secret to any of you graduates that there is a new buzz around town, recognizing you as respected students with the skills and knowledge to succeed in the real world as it is emerging, to not only benefit yourselves and your families with high-paying, in-demand jobs, but also the community in general. Our new advertising campaign recognizes that our students are indeed technology geeks, and proud of it, since your skills are the skills employers are seeking and have asked us to teach on their behalf. And as a trustee, I must tell you, I have not experienced any amount of feedback from the community as strong as I have recently on all of their following our esports, and hopefully that will create a whole additional element of the student experience. The word is spreading to other locations such as Philadelphia, where we have just opened a branch campus, and plans are afoot to expand our diverse student population even further to include qualified Indian and Abu Dhabi graduate and undergraduate students both at our Harrisburg campus and abroad through a number of methods, but all based on the teaching curriculum and approach to learning pioneered at HU. Adult learning certificate programs will also be offered to populations seeking to enhance their employability. Soon, and this is probably one of the also most exciting things that you will all be able to come back as alumni and view, and that will be soon the tallest building in Harrisburg will start rising to house our new health sciences courses and degrees, which are being created to serve our business partners in the community, such as Select Medical and Pinnacle UPMC, in areas including a 4-year BS in nursing degree and pharmacy and physical therapy degrees, all of which will be offered within our expanded education tower, also including a luxurious hotel and fitness center for the benefit of the many guest students and alumni, hopefully to include all of you who will be visiting HU in ever-increasing numbers in the years to come. So the future laid out above is the one that has been built on your efforts and success, leading to the ever-increasing prestige and awareness of HU's many benefits and advantages. All that will follow will owe you a debt of gratitude, and I am sure will welcome you back with open arms as the respected alumni of their alma mater. So with that, it has been my honor to work as the chairman of the Board of Trustees with your president and his very capable staff, your exceptional professors, and the other trustees to move the university along the above-described path, all based on the achievements, again, of you gathered today with the support of a very important element here today, which is your families. And we really appreciate the support that they give all of you, and I'm sure absolutely you do as well. So at this time, I would like to introduce Billy Mattis, your provost, to join me at the podium.
Good evening. Before we confer the degrees, I'd like to add my congratulations to those already offered to the class of 2018. I also need to do a couple of shout-outs before we get started. First one is to Freddie Biayi, who is, wait for it, who is this year's recipient of the Joe Cannon Award for Academic Excellence in Computer Science. Stand up, Freddie. Congratulations. The second shout out is to Kashev Detal. Kashev is this year's recipient of the Joe Cannon Award for Academic Excellence in Analytics. Congratulations. So there are a few people who are not here, and the next shout out goes to them. A shout out, and I'm looking at the live stream camera, I think, to Morgan Weaver and Emily Kornblum of the class of 2018. They are the first in their families to graduate from a 4-year university. They're not here because they're in the Brazilian rainforest with their other students and faculty studying. And so one of the professors reminded us that we are now simulcasting graduation in 2 different hemispheres simultaneously, and We saw pictures of Dr. Fury doing his own commencement exercise with the folks in the rainforest. We send congratulations and greetings to those students and all our students and families around the country who could not be here this evening but who are watching on live stream. We hope you're with us digitally and taking some time to celebrate your graduation. Wherever you are tonight, you should be excited. Each of you should be proud. You have achieved something incredibly significant. You've succeeded because of your very hard work and the dedication and support of so many others. No matter what your major, I hope that each of you is leaving HU with an appreciation for the power of perseverance and a love and curiosity for learning. The investigative journalist I.F. Stone says, "If you expect to see the final results of your work, then you simply have not asked a big enough question." So I'm hoping you see tonight as a milestone in your learning, in your quest for lifelong learning. A commencement isn't complete without advice. You've had some very good advice already. But indulge me and allow me to share this bit of actionable wisdom, which I got from one of my mentors, who always ended with this when talking to students. Some of you have heard this before. Remember to watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. Your journey is not a circle, but an upward spiral reaching ever higher. Tonight's graduation is just one goal among many more to come. This diploma is a measure of what you can accomplish, proof that you can set your sights on a star and build a rocket ship to get there. As you go forward, never forget that we at Harrisburg University of Science and Technology are proud to claim you forever as one of our own family. Fully embrace your duty and ability and go forth and do great things. So, we should get this party started, right? Now on to the conferring of degrees. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science please rise and remain standing? Mr. Chairman, upon the recommendation of the faculty and after certification by the Director of Records and Registration, it is my honor to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Science. These students have completed the prescribed course of study in their major and are presented to you for the conferral of the degrees.
Thank you. By unanimous action of the Board of Trustees, from authority granted by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor? Master of Science, yes, right, Master of Science. Science, facilities, thereunto educated men.
He scared you there, didn't he? At this time, I would like to begin the presentation of oh, I'm sorry, we're a little ahead of ourselves. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science please rise and remain standing? Mr. Chairman, upon the recommendation of the faculty and after certification by the Director of Records and Registration, it is my honor to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. These students have completed the prescribed course of study in their major and are presented to you for the conferral of degrees.
Thank you.
It's here. This one.
That's the master.
Yep.
By unanimous action of the Board of Trustees, from authority granted by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining, and welcome you into the community of educated women and men. Congratulations. You may be seated.
At this time, I would like to begin the presentation of degrees. First, I will begin with the Master of Science graduates. Will the Master of Science graduates please rise?
Andrew Peter Aquilos. Carla Camille Matias. Andi Raju Mitun. Manisha Anugu. Sanjeev Arora. Rashid Babar. Adekunle Suleiman Balogan. Nilima Bandi. Mihir Kiran Baradi. Rim Adel Basri. Varsha Nitanti Batula. Amin Bazin. Anusha Butuma. Siddharth Reddy Busiredi. Ricardo Arturo Canela Contreras. Hien Kao. Akmam Bimte Chaudhry. Stan Dingtarenko. Kartik Dadi. Saril Joko. Ahien Clementine Juka. Animash Garipakati. Kamod Gautam. Yuvraj Gopal. Krishna Chaitanya Gupta. Chandra Mohan Ganduju. Belki Singh Gupta. Pankaj Gupta. Meenakshi Gusain. Joanne Iskandarani. Abhishev Jadhav. Mahek Jain. Sita Rama Samrat Chakula. Salmia Chakula. Zivyan Japarsi. Jaisujita Jayavilu. Tejaswi Jetty. Sri Kriran Kalakonda. Dinesh Chandra Kaluri. Varun Reddy Kandadi. Shrikant Kanan. Ramu Karanam. Lakshmi Narayana Kartori. Manoj Kumar Katuri. Daniel Stephen Keating. Kushal N. Kalshikar. Shiva Shankar Kashagoni. Imran Ali Kaja. Bilal Khan. Hamza Khan. Cassie T. Koshnavisen. Raja Ratnam Reddy Kilmi. Segar Kora Venu. Kabi Reddy Kotla. Vinay Kurian Kotapurupati. Venkata Sarkat Kodyana. Lockley. Lakshmi Aparna Linga. Dipti Madain. Varun Madala. Anu Mehot. Kalyani Marmudi. Vijayrat Mias. Dev Prasad Mishra. Saddam Hussein Mohammed Abdul. Mohammed Taj Uddin. Kranti Kumar Muvajjarupu. Gita Vamshi Krishna Mainini. Bipin Naliat. Swapnil Narvikar. Narula. Asta Pandi. Avani Mahendra Bhai Patel. Inaz Mohammed. Yasmin. Pooja Chubi. Hiren Kumar Nagimbai Patel. Hiren Kumar Matishbai Patel. Koshal Kumar Patel. Menglesh Kumar Govindbai Patel. Nikin Kumar Girish Chandra Patel, Rushil Viju Kumar Patel, Nidhi Gunwantbhai Patel, Niral Dhiraj Kumar Patel, Parth Vishnubai Patel, Pratik Kumar Maheshbhai Patel, Rohit Kumar Patel, Sejal Bahen Vinushbhai Patel, Vikram Patel, Vishlavet Chanderlal, Rahul Nandu, Susan Stanley Mahantangi, Prasanna Ganesh Patro, Prashantha Pakula, Jermaine C. Pickett, Krishna Mohan Pini, Kiranmai Poluri, Dinesh Venkat Pupula, Priya Rajakupalani, Chinari Rajanala, Jaimin Prabhudas Rajput, Harish Raju, Sif Shiraz, Ami, Sampath Kumar, Sandhil Abdul Kadir Sheikh, Vivek Somi, Allison Stone, Saravana Kumar Sabramoni, Shri Rahul Sandaranidhi, Srujan Surapanini, Ashish Sayal, Prabhat Thakur, Karan Raj Dokala Mutai, Roshni Thomas, Rajinikant Dautam, Vikal Tiwari, John Tu, Subha Deepti Vallabhani, Rama Valecha, Venkata Shravani Valisetti, Manikanta Valepanini, Jibin Vargas, Gautam Verapadini, Subramanian Venkataraman, Emily Marie Whifflemeyer, Bharat Yalala, Pavitra Yadmapalli, Vijay Prakash Yazala, Dhananjay Reddy Yedila, Shoiping Chung, Tamuno Gimbai Gagdo, Kabaria Uja, Venkatesh Pupuri, Pranita Patil, Pritish Sharma, Bhargav Kavya, Ajay Kumar Gunupuru, Yaswant Kanwar Gada.
You ready? Yeah, okay. Bachelor of Science graduates, please rise. Master of Science graduates, please take your seats. Michelle? Yeah.
Yusur Alamani, Veronica Arma, George Kojo Arthur, Quinn C. Baker, Dawn T. Bell, magna cum laude. Freddie Nakala Biai, magna cum laude. Alicia L. Nicole Bowman. Brandon Nelson Carl, magna cum laude. Keshav Deedle, cum laude. Christina Michelle Diffenderfer, magna cum laude. Demi Renee Dunson. Deanna Blair Gilliard. Robin Renee Green. Randall A. Hayes, summa cum laude. Tania Hill Chandler, magna cum laude. Raquan Hammond Jarnigan. Shane Thomas Jeffers. Paisley Ann Johnson. Adrian Anthony Dale Jones Jr. Stephanie L. Keller, summa cum laude. Ranaja Carolyn Kennedy. Stephen Matthew Levine. Aaron Curtis Litton. Ayana C. Lopez. Rebecca Jean Muller, magna cum laude. Scott Lee Miller, Jr. John G. Nieves Jennings. Emil Ramos, magna cum laude. Hope Ann Rissler, summa cum laude. Tyler Matthew Ross. Katrina Marie Roth. Carter Kyle Russell. Beryl Achian Sagasi. Karan A. Scott. Shalan, cum laude. Erin Alicia Shaver, summa cum laude. Ephraim Jorel Tuazon, cum laude. Turby Crystal Valsi. Alec M. Wantock Davis. Chazelle Jermaine Williams. Colin Michael Yaskonis. And Diana Christine Zalo.
Bachelor of Science graduates, please take your seats. Well, I was going to say, ladies and gentlemen, how about another round of applause for the class of 2018?
Okay, so we're getting near the end of the commencement exercises. I only have about 30 more minutes worth of comments. Just kidding. So, like, the toughest thing about your whole 4 years was the elevators and how do you walk from your seats to the stage, right? You know, kind of first day, last day toughness, right? So you did it well. So a special thank you for kind of the last thank you, if you will, to honor our graduates and honor those that helped get them to where they are tonight. So I'll ask the faculty, please rise to be recognized and remain standing. Will the staff and trustees please rise and be recognized? Will the parents, spouses, and partners of the graduates please rise and remain standing? Will the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, the sponsors please rise and remain standing? How about the nieces and nephews and anyone else with a special relationship to the graduates? Rise and remain standing. Finally, will the class of 2018 rise and remain standing? One more treat for the Bachelor of Science graduates. Now time to signify your entry into the Society of Educated Women and Men. Bachelor of Science graduates, please turn your tassels to the left. Congratulations to you all. I invite you to a reception honoring our graduates immediately following these ceremonies back at HU, and please remain standing while the academic procession and the graduates have exited the theaters. Congratulations. Enjoy the rest of the evening.